Here is a Casablanca Delta II ceiling fan from March 26, 1987. I think it's fan number 909. Yeah, fan number 909. Walnut Blades, Schoolhouse globe. Light kit came with it, globe I added myself. There's the diagonal GE vents, hang true canopy, and yes, I am using a 90s hang true with an 80s hang true hatch because this fan did come with a hang true, and the crossbar is original, but this is here's the original hang true. And what's missing? A recall clip. So I'd rather hang this fan up knowing it's not gonna fall versus hanging this up just any kind of way, because you never know. I know it doesn't happen often, but you never know when it could be you. So I added this pull chain. I added these pull chains myself. I showed you the tag. It's got an Astrosyn K55 motor in it. Yeah, I know a lot of collectors associate these and Delta 1s and Zephyrs and Four Seasons with Wendy's. Polished brass, 4-blade, Schoolhouse globe, walnut blade. I think, and this one's got the pointed tip blade, so that's an indicator that it's an 87 Delta 2. And this is a 4-blade only Delta 2, not a 4.5 one. So let's, pull chain starts on low. Picked this up at Habitat for 20 bucks. Yeah, this definitely, like, I know a lot of collectors know these from like Wendy's or maybe McDonald's even. Fan kind of wobbles a little bit because I need to put a screw in that downrod ball. I need to find a screw to put in there to just hold it in there better. But the blade alignment actually isn't bad. I think it's just exaggerated by the fact that it's it just needs a screw. The downrod just needs a screw in it. But yeah, nice aesthetic low, typical for Casablancas. And this fan, the polished brass on this cleaned up really nice. I don't know how well it's gonna show on the camera, but that polished brass, man, that thing is solid. Solid. That thing is, ooh, that thing looks like $1 million. So you gotta back this out a little so you can see a little better. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Definitely Wendy's. All right, let's go up one more. I have a daylight bulb in there. No, an LED bulb in there. We see medium, it starts to pick up some wobble a little bit. And yes, the plug is in the switch housing. Because they put an aftermarket, the light kit, like I said, the light kit came with it. They put an aftermarket light kit on it. There's reverse switch right there. But yeah, medium is blowing some air. Bearings actually aren't bad on this thing. Something about 80s 4-blade. I just like 80s 4-blade point tip blade Delta 2s better than 90s ones. I don't know why, I just do. High speed. Again, wobble's a little more pronounced. But the airflow is amazing. I mean, but what Casablanca from the 80s doesn't have good airflow? All of them do. Yeah, I love Casablanca. I know, especially Slumber 3, because it's sort of top of it. Show you what it looks like with the light off. Oh yeah, you can really see that polished brass now. Yeah, that's a strong breeze. I think these things have, what, a 14-degree blade pitch? Zero to high spin up. Little bearing noise. I think when we get up to speed, we hit around, not real good with RPM. I'd say around upper 200s, maybe like upper 250s-ish. And the Hampton Bay Renaissance was going around 225 RPM around. Again, once I put a screw in that downrod, it's probably not going to be wobbling as much. But again, thankfully I have it on that 90s hang true, because I bet if I had it on the 80s hang true, this thing would have fallen through. All right. Spin down. Bearings are pretty good. They make a little noise, but I mean, it's an Astrosyn motor. Astrosyn motors tend to be noisy. Yeah, you see the hang true is like all 90s, and then you get to the hatch, it's the 80s hatch. That ball, that white ball, I added myself. The original ball wouldn't fit. They actually had, when I got it, they actually had the ball turned upside down. Interesting. Yeah, definitely, like, it kind of, the blades, like, other than the fact that this one's got diagonal GE vents, it kind of reminds me of my Delta I that I had where the Hampton Bay windward is. That Delta I literally looked just like this, except it had normal GE vents, not diagonal GE vents. But yeah, it had these same blades and was polished brass and had a Schoolhouse Light on it. This fan's got a good spin down time. I'm proud of this thing. And these are 50-inch fans. Yeah, Casablancas don't disappoint. All right, this has been the 50-inch Casablanca Delta II from March 26, 1987, fan number 909 with walnut blades and a Schoolhouse Light.